for the prototype class.
TBD, why are you playing Monster Hunter and not Forza with us?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Because he hates his
He thinks hunting giant make-believe lizards is more important than driving fake race cars with his friends.
Okay, now it's fixed itself. Nice. I mean, it's a good split. Honestly, happy with this. And a full lot. Jabingus hates me, and he doesn't support me, so he doesn't do the races. He's also super bad.
Justified, but justified.
Yeah, what's with this Jabingus guy?
You guys only just broke up.
I don't know. He honestly, he's washed. He's in retirement right now.
When your goat is washed.
I'm just kidding. I don't know. I don't know. He just doesn't want to support me.
Hello, everybody out there. This is the warm up. We're getting ready to do qualifying for round 2 of the 1H1 multi-class championship. We are at MUGELLO. We're at MUGELLO for round 2. We're getting the lobby ready, and chicken here. We're having a time.
9 and 9. It looks like. Well, 10 and 8, but early and late is showing in the DP class and a BMW for some reason. That's totally fine.
Oops, sorry about that. I was just making sure the stream is ready.
It's first place early and late, second place
it just got to me, which is I was really confused there.
Super weird. Anyways, if everybody wants to M6 DP. Wait, early and late, did you join?
What? Yeah. He's planning on sweating so hard he's gonna beat all the DPs. That's why he's in first.
Hell yeah. Honestly, I was getting close to his time. So.
Yeah, you had like a really good lap time. Holy shit.
You're so fast, Aspect.
Thank you, Micro. I'm gonna totally mess up by qualifying and then crash probably. If it's anything,
bottling qualifying is usually a me thing.
Let's see what it's like.
All right. Let's.
Anik, he'll probably beat everyone by 2 seconds.
Oh, because it's the swear. Damn it.
I'm a practice merchant, and then
all right, hold on.
qualifying.
I need to make sure everybody. So it's 3. So there's 20 people.
Did somebody see merch?
Yeah. Go buy it. There you go.
18. All right, there's.
Nah, I'm just so, sir. What do you mean you're too slow?
And in here we have. Awesome. All right, so if everybody wants to ready up, I'm just gonna check the weather because for me I can see a little bit of. No, it's overcast, wet, so it's softs. I will.
What? Oh man, I thought it was wet. No
yeah,
way.
I know.
Ain't no way.
And it's 9 laps. You can pit, but the tire wear is only 1x, so I don't think you'll have to. I don't know. You might choose to. Don't get mad at me.
You should stream that when you do it.
Spectating?
Yeah, I'm gonna start
this up.
You are?
Wait, are you? Aren't you?
Okay.
Aren't you racing by now?
Alright, we're starting quali.
And quali is getting underway.
Spino's doing a last to first.
He's doing a last to last.
Last to last.
Last to last.
Is there a roll-up?
You never know.
Everybody is ghosted, but there is no roll-off. Kiro is just more advanced than I am with his lobby setups.
With Aspect's Hurricane incoming, anything's possible.
with
I'm
me
sorry, I'm
hosting,
just particular.
You're lucky to get a lobby that doesn't have some sort of issue.
It's not a tornado.
Aspect will spawn in a hurricane in about 5 minutes. It'll be fine.
If you don't do inters, you're a
And we are ready to get qualifying underway for round 2 of the Morals Racing multi-class championship.
There was collision. Holy shit!
Oh my god.
There's collision, I think.
All right. Let's just everybody quit to event venue. Let's do
there
this
appears
super
to
fast. We're still on
be an
schedule.
issue. There
Everything's
appears to be
fine.
an issue with the lobby. So we're gonna go back and
I
reset.
thought it was kind of. It's just a joke. Funny.
He did it on purpose.
I mean,
Arcturus, and Figu.
Big whip.
Big Whip.
Fig whip.
What happened? What went wrong?
Some idiot set up a lobby wrong.
He left
Hero Man,
conditions.
can someone
Big Whip
reinvite
all the way out.
Big Whip?
have you ever seen how he fucking fixes the bot?
Hey. We're not having this conversation right now.
Somebody's gotta invite Fig Whip again. He left.
I don't know aspect. He has a point.
What was the pinned quote that he said?
Guys,
I'm gonna make it where they can never break again.
and then right after
It
that,
lasted
I
what?
broke it
4
several
minutes?
times.
5 minutes and then broke.
all right. So collisions are always off, and let's do a roll off.
About 3 seconds is all you need.
3 seconds or
3 seconds. No, 3 seconds.
Okay, 3
Fig
seconds.
Whip is back. There he is.
Per car. Awesome.
Yes.
3-second roll off. And perfect. All right. What a silly guy I am. Car to car collisions always off. Okay. Always off. All right. Everybody wants to ready up. Again. And
Sure,
everybody
that
got back
fires
into
weren't
the lobby.
affected.
Yes.
10 and 8, so 18. Aramis, Spino, Real Fire.
We got a
XJ.
grid of 18 drivers today.
Did we lose somebody?
Hopefully,
Yeah,
we
but he's back
are
already.
going to be able to
Spinal, you
get
are-
qualifying to work correctly.
He is participating, yes.
I think he
Real
knows.
Fire, you wanna just...
Bino's
Steal it.
deliberately starting last.
Alright.
Exactly where he's gonna finish. He's staying out of people's way.
Staying out of people's way until I get lapped.
Alright,
Mobile chimp.
sorry, Big Whip. This barely happens ever, I swear.
This barely-
Who is laughing? Who is laughing? Banned.
Jimmy Cowan.
Waiting for the session to get underway.
How many times am I gonna touch the ground?
Paymons on the net because there are so many resources available.
It's supposed to be grass that you're touching, my guy.
Nah, the gravel traps are the mighty.
And we are ready.
There's still collisions on.
Is it?
Big Whip is a
I'm just kidding.
It was like this
Big
no
Whip
way
is
for you to know that.
Big Whip is a plant. Confirmed. The back bumper of his car says TTG Jiggy.
Why did I have to start last?
And we're on
where you're
board
gonna
with Space Dog getting underway for his lap.
Whoa.
We're running
Assuming XJ doesn't have a livery.
I would imagine
I don't.
he doesn't for me.
They sell
I don't.
tiny wheels for everybody.
Yes.
I don't know. I can't see your car.
Microbike probably.
I see early and late with like mini wheels.
How have you managed to do that?
It's just a bug livery. Like even in the preview it shows like miniature wheels, but in like a my screen it's completely fine.
Weird.
I hope on the
Oh my god.
cast it doesn't look weird.
Oh, two fly.
Gonna mess it up.
Farmer skipped leg day at the gym, so
Who is that?
He is in the server. That person is in the server. Not in the VC though, but I mean they can join after this.
Yeah. Just
right around as Space Dog begins setting his first lap. They're on their out laps,
I
getting ready
happen to know who
to
that is. He's not
set
huge.
their pace.
I saw this name before.
I think he's
He
done.
randomly joins off people.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe. Has this guy joined before?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes, we've been through this
Oh,
before.
And then I accidentally kicked two fly. Oh yeah. Maybe this time I'll
played these
accidentally
games
pick micro.
before.
All right, we're gonna ride on board with Space Dog as he puts his first qualifying lap down. Coming out of the final turn, he picks up speed going across the line,
The track rubber did it. Does feel weird this guy.
and away we are. I was really hoping to do an onboard camera. All right, so we're gonna ride on board on the front bumper as he makes his way down.
Somebody's already touching gravel.
Turn 4, turn 5 complex onto the
Yes.
yes.
As close to nature.
Mugello in Forza Motorsport is notorious for having unpredictable curves, to put it lightly.
They wish they could touch grass. But they don't want to go outside.
Oh, it looks like Space Dog ran a little wide on that one, so this lap is likely not going to count for him.
Fuck.
I have spun. Amazing.
Oh,
Such a qualifying lap there, it's crazy.
Making his way into the final complex. We're seeing the results of the first laps about to come in now. Space Dog currently with a 144 on his last lap, but the 144 is dirty. LMP Aramis currently sitting on the fastest lap in the proto field. And for qualifying, it is individual qualifying. Everyone out here is running around with collisions off. But if you're getting too close to someone else in front of you, it will make it a little harder to deal with the car ahead as having to look through the car to see your braking points does make things a little more complicated.
I may be understeering very slightly.
Very slightly? I'm oversteering, it's fun already.
Especially when you get into a situation like this where you're overlapping with another driver, it does make life just a little hard. You have both the LMP drivers basically on top of each other, LMP Arcturus and LMP Aramis, basically on very similar paces. LMP Aramis currently our leader with a 141.787. We'll see how Aramis and Arcturus stack up as they get across the line for their next set of flying laps. TNR Canuck up into second position. Oh, that's incorrect. Like, let's check Canuck's time. 141.733.
Oh, dude just sent me a friend request.
141.787.
Know who you are.
yeah,
Yeah, that's what he does. He joins people. He adds people, he joins of them, and then adds everybody into the server. The lobby, sorry.
142.924. LMP Arcturus is
in the middle of my screen as I'm going into turn 1.
LMP Arcturus is off the pace by about a second. Oh, and this one doesn't look to be helping his time by taking a little too much curbing. We're gonna drop off and go check in on the GT field. Hypo in the C7 is a bit of an unknown competitor in the group right now.
I'm gonna Google how to be fast at Mugello.
Yeah, I think your line there was a bit off to the gravel there. I mean,
Let's check in at the front of our field. We have early and late in the PlayStation BMW M6 putting down a pretty commanding 154.45. Now the weather is expected to be a little ropey for today's race, so depending on how things break down, it will be really interesting to see how all of these drivers are able to manage their strategies. So currently going down the field, we have Going through our field, we have early and late. Actually, I'm going to change this one. Here we go. This one.
Fucking hell.
sorry for that. All right, so going through our field, we have early and late currently with a 154.45 at the head, followed up by Real Fire with a 158.87, down by a tenth. Well, excuse me, 4/10. Not useful. Penalties, pits, time. Whole time. Yeah, this is like not exactly the most helpful thing in a qualifying scenario. Sorry, I'm trying to like work out a little bit of how to pull live timing information, but it is at least ordered correctly, it seems. 158.87, exiting the pits, Aspect putting on some fresh tires to make another go of it for the last 4 laps of the qualifying session. Aspect time dropping 151.148. Microbio only down by about a tenth of a second.
Yeah, I'm never getting close to that. So well done, Canuck.
Microbio pushing the beautiful Rainbow GT.
In qualifying?
Yeah, I'm never getting close to that.
Are you kidding me?
LMP Aram is not exactly happy with the pace that he's putting down in the qualifying session. 141.787 to TNR Canucks, up by about half a second. TNR Canuck looks like he's going to have another strong showing today, but who knows what's going to happen when the weather really starts to kick in for us this round. Falling off from there, we go to 142.593. There looks like to be a bit of a room in today's proto field, but it appears 32787 924 CBR. Oh, Spino didn't qualify. One prototype driver deciding not to put in a qualifying time. But it appears like we're gonna have a pretty good fight for positions 3 through 5. So we'll see who'll be bringing up that final step on the podium. Checking back in on the GT field, early and late with a 239. Real Fire.
Because early is a full.
Early's in the BMW.
Oh, I thought he was still in the Chevy from Watkins.
No, he's in the BMW and Real Fire's in the Bentley, and I'm in the Chevy.
Yeah, I actually practiced for this one though. So yeah, I did 2 stints yesterday and actually made the 2 beforehand.
51148 742.
But yeah, feels really strong. I won't lie.
About a second
I'm using the
gap
from last
between.
week, and I'm not gonna lie, it's trash.
623.
Absolute trash. Oh my god.
I'm using my team for Watkins.
A little over a second separating the top of the field.
I wonder if what times Exploit would do if he was here. Like how?
I don't actually know where he is.
It will be a whole second faster, I think.
Oh, Real Fire getting a good bit of angle, bringing it down into this final section.
I mean,
Real
I'm
Fire
signing up for
going into
Sebring,
the
but
pits.
I'm not taking it that seriously. We're absolutely cooked for Sebring, the team we're in, so there's no point like going too crazy with the.
I'm not doing Sebring, so I have nothing else to do.
Don't get me wrong, like I don't have slow. There's not slow dudes in my team, but we are nowhere near like the top times. So
You guys are proto, right?
yeah, we're nowhere near the top times.
Oh, early and late working on this lap, looking to overextend just a little bit and ending up in the runoff of T5.
Damn it.
Dirty 3 straight laps.
NFL having a time trying to put together something to find some pace to get a good qualifying position.
I'm gonna gravel.
Apologies.
I know this is not gonna persuade you, Aspect, but if you were to make it rain, I think my car would gain an even bigger advantage.
Yeah.
Yes, because I'm the lightest. And I think the Viper's the lightest, never mind. The second lightest.
Isn't it the opposite? Like, if you are, it would be better in rain because
No, the lighter the better. The lighter the better.
Oh, okay, okay.
Well, actually light and mid-engine, but we only have one mid-engine car on the GT, so that hardly matters.
Ferrari.
Isn't the Ferrari?
No, on this in here.
Oh, you
right
mean
now.
in the lobby?
Right now, we have one for GT.
We'll see.
3/10 down after turn 2. That's GG's Canuck. Absolutely nowhere near that time. Can you just like quit the race again? Just not turn up like last week, because you know it's not fucking fun when you race. Yeah, but you're half a second quicker than the next fastest person, so that doesn't really matter, does it?
All my time in the second half of the course.
God damn it. Ah.
Still one more show.
No. Didn't improve
Try
by
not fuck mine up either.
couple hundreds.
We're getting into the final laps. Let's check in on NFL to see if it's able to pull anything together. NFL appears to still be struggling a little bit to get it all, getting it all
Fucking
down.
cringing. You are literally in pole by half a second.
Canuck,
Come on, dude.
Aramis,
Let's put a bit of perspective in it.
Nibbles,
If I put all my sectors
Space
together, it
Dog,
should've been like a 41.8 or something.
Arcturus,
I lost all the time I gained the last sector.
and following up by CBR. Our GT field is going to be early and late. Sorry, early and late.
I'm within a second of RMS though.
Real Fire,
I'll say that.
Aspect, Microbio, NFL,
And that's my,
TC.
that's my quali right there. Fuck.
Hypo,
At the same corner again.
Harry
I
Toofs,
know. This Corvette, man, I'm really struggling to get it to turn.
XJ,
God damn.
and Fig Whip.
Yeah, I couldn't see because for the GTs.
I was up 3.5 tenths. I would have been really close to Real Fire. I don't think I would have.
Fig Whip, ring it around to finish us up.
You get tired.
Tight for no reason, all of a sudden.
Yeah, I swear the traffic's getting worse.
I'm tempted to like panic tune the car because so the understeer in some of the sectors is just like unacceptable.
How bad will it be when you up my tailpipes?
I mean, it won't because I'll literally just understeer into the gravel and then you'll just be off. So turn seven is like especially bad.
Is that Arabiata or is that the right?
It's the left-hander before Arabiata.
Yeah.
Like I was next to Space Dog as he was going through there, and he looked like he was driving a different kind of car. Like the amount of rotation he had through there compared to me.
Yeah, I saw you struggling to get by.
Yep.
I was wondering what was going on there.
This setup's just like, it was good for Sebring like the other week, but it does not have the. I feel like you need to sacrifice stability on this circuit for a bit more like rotation in general. Yeah.
It's got over a half second to the next car. GT.
Waiting on Hypo and Fig Whip to complete their final laps.
On MUGELLO. And the Bentley being heavy really shows here.
Lee, how do you find the BMW?
It's okay. I think I've got it a bit more dialed in for this race, but I don't know how early and late it's going to get that out of it.
I mean,
Yeah.
I did actual practice for this one, so. Oh no! Gonna get disqualified. Shit.
I didn't do any, to be fair, and I probably should have.
Nice try, but alright, if everybody just wants to stay in this lobby.
Sorry.
I mean, I tested the VOP, but it was in drag conditions, not these conditions, and then I hopped on today, and that's about it.
In these conditions,
it
which
took
are
me a while
dry.
to get it dialed in. I think I actually got it about 10 minutes before qualifying.
Oh, nice. I could have been so much quicker in quali. I swear I could have.
Sure.
Right on.
Sure.
Okay, Micro. Okay, Micro.
Sure, you could have.
Okay.
It's my 5-inch wheels that give me the advantage, right?
Gee, that's what I'm saying. It's suspicious. Okay, that one guy isn't in the lobby right now, so I'll just. All right, so now we have 10 minutes. So if you guys want to have a little break or something, a little breaky break, then you can go do that.
I was about to say Aspect, just make sure the settings are correct.
Hello. There we go.
Hey, I know what I'm doing, guys.
I'm sorry.
Hang on. Phil Fly, did you run the correct BOP for the qualifying?
Yeah.
Your PI is 912. You're meant to be 917.
It was. I just took
His PI is 917 in the results.
and it
fair
dropped it for some reason.
Interesting.
Yeah, I was looking at. I was trying to figure out
more power on your current tune at the minute.
I was trying to figure out why now that I went to go change to a different tune, like all the numbers are completely different instead of being the same. So what the fuck?
Oh, as Aspect said, there's gonna be like about a 10-minute break before we get underway for the actual race.
Space Dog as well, apparently. It's apparently got 0.1 extra speed and acceleration on every other Ford DP. That's weird.
Wait, what?
What's the anybody in the Chevy? What's your numbers for like speed, braking, handling, acceleration?
4.3 speed, 6.6 acceleration, 9.9 handling, and 10 braking.
So that's right. All right. 509 horsepower.
Yep, 509.
What's the weight?
Check if you have a drive line installed or something like that.
What's the weight, Spino?
About 2,000 pounds. I've forwarded it to Nibbles. Hang on.
Is it 2090?
2,090 pounds.
Okay, so this tune's right. All right, but. it back to normal? Okay, so now
Yeah,
it's
you're
back
at
to
917. I keep talking, forgetting I
Alright.
muted Discord. Yeah, you're at 917.
And then we are doing the
There.
laps based off GTs, so early and late.
Oh, this tune's even worse. Even slower.
Wow, the engine is great. Even much slower than before. Nice.
Amazing.
Oh.
Alright.
31 laps. I'd
31
very
laps.
much like to know the actual like cycle. Is it gonna go like wet, dry, wet, or is it?
Who knows?
And
I
like
can tell
to the
you.
point.
I could tell you because I can see it right now.
Oh shit, is it up?
Yep.
Guys, we don't need to look at it.
we
I'm
we
telling
don't.
you, it's gonna be clear. It's gonna be clear the whole time.
You absolute liar.
I see. I see.
Devious.
I see.
Right, so we've got a fucking hurricane. Read it.
Oh, Refex. Refex. My teammate.
Rafa.
I call him Refex.
Hi, Rafa.
Ugh.
It's
Yeah.
because of you praying.
I thought after CRS I was done with Daytona prototypes in the rain.
You're a sick son of a bitch, I swear.
Me? Team.
No.
So it's a 31 lap race.
31.
31 laps. Yeah.
31.
Well, 30
won't
lap
matter,
race.
Rudy.
But also
won't matter.
31 laps for the GTs is what it's based off of. But I guess the DPs would complete all of that too.
We'll finish it much quicker.
Yeah.
That's a problem. Hmm.
Rain.
Hero, how do I do the laps so it's not weird?
What do you mean? Oh, so like it doesn't end?
No, so like the DPs finish.
All right. Yeah.
Sooner, but not that much sooner, and then the GTs finish like shortly after the hour.
Figure out how many laps the DPs need to do for an hour, then figure out how many laps the GTs will do in an hour, and split the difference.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I saw people saying DPs need 37.
41. Hold on, I'll check.
I calculated 36. Using Canucks time, I calculated 36.
Yeah, 36. So 31 and 36. So what, like
31,
33?
36. Yeah, I'd lean it down to 33, so 32 racing.
Yeah, there's a chance the weather might do something. So.
Oh.
I see.
So the
But I
lap
thought
might be a
this
little
would be
slower.
dry.
I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure.
I'm so cooked.
33 is probably your best bet with rain.
All right. Maybe. You don't know.
Yeah.
Nobody knows.
But you do want to make sure that the can't start in timer, can't start in timer. All right, no, never mind. That's right.
That's correct. So the GTs are the only ones that start the end time.
Yeah, you still want to put a. I'd
a
make your.
5-minute end time.
I still put that at 10. It lets someone that's a lap or two down to still get in.
I'll change that. Oh, this is gonna be so fun. This is gonna be so fun.
It's fun on a bun.
I found a tune that was lower than a 144 predicted lap time.
Race timer 5 minutes. What is this?
Now it's a 142.8, so I at least should gain a lap.
Oh.
I was running right off of the predicted time, so shit, I should be right there in the 42s now.
Nice.
My predicted time is a 4:30.
Ow.
Man, this is like a full lobby, pretty much. It's 8 and 11. 19. Pretty good. Pretty good. I'll take it for race number 2. All right. So we'll probably just get going. Earlier the better. Is Ref? Okay, Ref's in here.
On time event. Holy shit.
I know.
Like today, like mostly ran on schedule.
Yeah. Actually, you know, I'm not gonna say it's all me, but I mean,
It's your presence. Your presence really helps.
Bro's taking the credit.
And we're streaming. Nice. Oh yeah, and 1 hour of racing on YouTube is live.
Hi.
We have 6 views and 2 concurrent viewers.
Wow.
Pretty much famous, guys. If you want an autograph,
I've got 1 viewer.
The league cancelled.
I've got 1 viewer. I'm crushing it.
It's okay. I can just deafen and no one will ever hear you again.
I am the brand. I am the brand risk.
Alrighty. So if everybody wants to ready up, I will let everybody know, just to be fair, that the race will start overcast wet. 1/3 into the race, there is an 80% chance of moderate rain, and then for the last third of the race, there's a 20% chance of moderate rain. Wait a second. No, I want it to be 20. No, hold on, I set that up wrong.
Yeah, that's why I was asking you.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Yeah, I was like, what are you doing?
For sure. Oh my god. Stupid aspect. And I want it to be an 80%. Okay, so 1/3 into the race, it's 80% chance it's going to rain for the middle section of the race, and then there's an 80% chance it will dry for the last third of the race. Because I hate all of you, so that's.
I was gonna say I don't trust you, Aspect.
You can. Okay.
You can literally go look at it.
Literally.
Hey, he could have done what I told him to do.
All right, but so now it's most likely going to do dry, wet, dry, but there is a small chance that it does dry
Not that.
all the way through, or dry, wet, wet. Actually, there's a very small chance it's dry, wet, wet. But we'll see. I don't know. You don't know. It'll be super fun.
I'm gambling on wedge, boys.
Also, starts at 10 in the morning in the game, and there's a 12x timescale, so it'll go to 10 p.m. So it'll probably be dark and rainy at the end. Well, no, it should be dark and dry.
Okay.
Mike, you have something to say? I could hear that sigh.
May God have mercy on your souls.
Yeah.
Wow, it's almost like you know me already, right?
I'm about to do something which could be a mistake.
Yes.
So,
the worst part is that, like, softs don't last the first stint. Like, before the chance of rain, so it makes no sense to go out on softs. Because then you would have to pit right before it might start raining. Costing you pit stop.
That's the thing that I'm saying. It might be stupid. It depends what lap it starts raining.
11.
It's going to start raining on lap 11.
80% chance.
It's between.
80% chance to rain on lap 11.
It'll be like 10 and 13 because it'll vary up and down by about a lap occasionally.
I mean, it can rain from like 40 to 60% of the race.
Also, it's proto lap 10 to 13.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I didn't think about that, but I don't think it makes a difference.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
Alrighty, everybody's clear on what's definitely.
God damn.
The gambling race. This is just a game of
Let's go gambling.
You beat me to it.
Oh, dang it.
All right, so
I
if
can't
everybody
take
wants
it anymore.
Ah,
get readied
dang
up, overcast wet is
I
like
hate
dry,
gambling.
so that's like dry tires first. Anybody's. We're just waiting on Arcturus, Spino, Real Fire.
The funny thing is, if anybody starts on the wets, you're gonna tell immediately.
Yeah, but
Yes.
also
Those
that's your own.
tires won't last 5 laps, I'm pretty sure.
Awesome. Perfect. Alrighty, so we'll get going.
I don't even
When
know
the
what
event starts, nobody move. Just stay sitting.
Oh, what?
And I will call out your name, and we'll get the order. Rafa, just remember that you will be at the very end of the GT grid. We'll go around single file into the last like sweeping corner, and we'll get side by side. Odd numbers are on the left of the track. Even numbers are on the right. So first place will be starting on the left. The first early and late just leave quite a big gap between the DPs and the GT3s, and then we will start each class when the class leader goes over the line. So DPs will go when Canuck goes over the line, and GTs will go slightly after that when early and late goes over the line. All right, so nobody
And
move.
with all that said, we are loading in
It is 50
for
miles, right?
Yeah, like 60 mile an hour, like after. So it's TNR Canuck, and then Aramis.
No, he was moving, penalise him.
Nibbles, and then Space
left
Dog,
penalty.
Arcturus, and then CBR at the end, and then Spino behind him.
we're
Perfect.
getting the
And then
grid
it
set
is
up.
early and late, and then Real Fire, then me, and then behind me is Micro. Behind Micro is NFL, then T, then Hypo,
And the proto field is
then
away.
Harry Choofs, then XJ,
Checking on the
and then
GT
Fog
field.
Yup is the last person that qualified, and then behind him should be Rafa. Please let me know if you need me to say that again, and then we'll just let the grid catch up. If you want to go a little bit slower through the corners for the leaders of the groups, I'm just gonna...
I'm on the pause menu right now. I'm sorry if I'm overtaking anyone.
Wait, Nibbles P3. Bloody hell, good job, dude.
Oh, never mind. I'm 8 seconds behind.
I was just under a second.
And for
behind it.
everyone on the Twitch stream, we are
Alrighty,
going to
we
run
can
a
leave
quick
quite a big
ad,
gap,
just to
between the
make
cars
sure
as we
the
go
opening
around.
has plenty of time before we get underway.
This isn't part of the race, you know. You can just relax.
Oh, I just ran an ad apparently, so never mind. We'll have 20 minutes before the ad
Everybody's
starts.
in the correct spot. There's no questions about the grid and who should be where. Awesome.
No.
And then just remember, if you are in an odd numbered position, you are on the left-hand side of the track. When we get into double file around the last turn, just onto the straight, we should be side by side.
The first corner is a right-hander.
Should we do a contact check? Just in case
Sure.
it's glitched.
Yep. It's working.
Mind if I tap you, Two Fly?
I already tested it, but
Okay, that's fine. Never mind then.
Yeah, I've bumped Arcturus.
You can
That's
hold
why I
on.
went and touched Micro at the beginning.
What?
And we're coming around into the final sector.
Started when Aspect told us not to move. I came over and bumped you just to make sure that the contact model was working.
it is. Everybody can see everybody else, hopefully.
So the building fight that we should be watching for is gonna really be in positions 3 through 5 of the proto field, as they were all within a second.
Go over the line.
Excuse me. In the GT field, the front of the field was less than a second. So it's going to be a long battle, and especially with the evolving weather conditions, we should be in for a great race today.
Doing 60 mile an hour.
So the field is going to start doubling up, and we are going to rotate it around so we can follow the proto field as we get ready to go green.
Rear tires by the end of the run.
I'm so sorry.
We're approaching the line now.
Alrighty. Looks like
You'll hear the
he's coming
protos
up
go
to the
green just a moment before, just because of the delay. And protos are green. Protos are green.
I'm sending it down the inside real fire, just so you know, bro.
Green flag, green flag.
Perfect. Beautiful.
Really
Beautiful
tight
start.
going
Good
into
work.
the first corner.
There
Wow.
was a bit of a gap.
Aramis takes a strong position on the inside, but he backs out of it as TNR finds position. TNR goes really deep into the first corner. The front four are building a gap to the back three of the DP field.
Yeah, look at the
Aramis looking to the
Are you on
inside.
softs, Canuck?
Yes.
Fuck. God damn it.
Did you go wets?
I went mediums. If this doesn't work, by the way,
Canuck.
early, you're getting blamed for this.
Canuck gambling at the start of the race, going out on soft tires as Aramis puts out on mediums. Canuck hoping that he's going to be able to stretch those soft tires out, going into
I need him to get out of my way.
Going into the rain to see how long it'll last. Checking in on the GT field now. We are in a tight fight for 1 through 3.
Yeah, I forgot.
I want your tip.
NFL looking around to find a way past that big Bentley, but Real Fire keeping the track entirely shut down. NFL making good gains off of the start, picking up 2 positions.
I don't know what tires everyone's on behind me as well.
I'm sorry, TC.
And we're down into the first flying lap.
The air wash I've got is insane right now, fuck me.
Sorry, due to the phone call, we seem to have lost Real Fire. Real Fire found his way into the gravel. Falling back a long way, losing 7 positions. Checking back in on the fight for the lead.
Probably in his aero wash, but like...
Yeah, but fucking Sunset's can't rotate at all, man.
Oh no, I need time. Sorry.
Should have went with my gut instinct. I should have went with softs.
Aramis having fallen off 3 seconds from TNR Canuck. TNR Canuck pushing his softs a long way out.
I'm hoping the rain comes early, but there's a chance that it comes later and it screws me.
But
that's what I'm gambling on. Like,
will it come at some point for sure?
It'll come, but the problem
80%
is
chance. There's a pretty small chance that.
Yeah, the debate over like what's going to happen with the weather is definitely of some concern.
If it rains early, me on the soft tire, I'm gonna have to hope that
Canuck running away strong on the soft tires. Now the fight for 3rd and 4th. We have Nibbles looking for a move on the outside against Space Dog, but Space Dog covering the inner inside line in turn 1. They go side by side up the hill. Oh, it was there contact. Was there contact? There is like no notice and no complaints from the chat.
I'm sorry.
Arcturus trying to see if he can capitalize on Space Dog losing it going on the uphill to turn 1.
I could fully died.
Now Space Dog fighting off Arcturus after Nibbles able to pull off the overtake into turn 1.
Was placed.
Could have been worse. It could have been mid-call.
Yeah.
Space Dog looking to stabilize the loss.
You're backing up the corner so much more than the Viper can.
That's not the Viper. That's the soft tire.
Well, I think the Viper also has a lot harder brakes because it's more handling oriented than power.
I mean, maybe, sure.
NFL all over the back of early and late.
Man. By the time the rain fucking comes, you're gonna be like a pit stop ahead anyway.
That's what I'm gambling on right now. I'm pushing as hard as possible.
Aspect taking GT advice and applies it for DPs. Not Aspect, what I'm talking Aramis.
I was like, what?
Aramis.
Catching a stray. I mean.
Oh, apparently small connection issue. Sorry about that. We're back up.
Sorry, Michael, bro. I think we just got...
Almost like the track's fucking rubbering.
There was track rubbering in qualifying.
No, there wasn't. But it was at 50.
Oh. I thought there was dynamic track rubbering qualifying. Now it makes sense why I didn't do it.
Yeah, I did like a 39.5 after you left, so.
Yeah.
Penalty there? Oh, didn't get a penalty. Okay.
The game has pity on you.
LMP Arcturus looks like he's trying to find his way up to Space Dog. LMP Arcturus finding his way within a second of Space Dog. There appears to be another fight brewing down in the GT field.
Spec, do you got a livery on?
I do, but it's very similar to the base.
Rafa, Real Fire, TC, and Harry Toofs gathering up. Real Fire making his way back up through the field after a poor fall off. Real Fire having made his way past 4 positions to catch back up to 5.
For GTs.
NFL unfortunately seems like he's have to take a pause to step away.
RCXD inbound.
Harry Toofs is losing the gap off of TC, but TC is hanging on tight to the back of Real Fire.
You can have it on the straight, Rav. I'm not gonna hold you up. No, hold on. He's my teammate, Micro. See, this is what.
Yeah, Real Fire did not let me pass at all.
Sorry, I'm just gonna.
Rafa team orders underway as Aspect lets Rafa go. Rafa is not able to get around him on the straight, but Real Fire lets him take the inside on the exit for the final turn. But NFL basically nose to tail. NFL looking to the inside. NFL going side by side. NFL taking the inside, going up through turn 1. NFL taking the lead of this race. If I heard correctly, I believe NFL is running soft tires to early and late mediums. So we'll see if we'll see if NFL is able to take this tire advantage and stretch going out until when the rain will pick up. Unfortunately, it looks like CBR was gonna have to drop off. CBR having a DNF.
Okay. Shit.
You can't either way, but
TC also taking softs at the start, riding on the back bumper of Real Fire.
Yeah, just go on the inside.
Real Fire letting TC go with the tire advantage to push on ahead for the race. Despite the tire advantage, early and late is staying as close as he can to NFL Racer.
I think I'm probably about done with this, wasting my time. Everybody else keeps getting faster and improving, and I seem like I'm getting slower. So there's no point. I'm not fucking about to spend an hour just driving around in last.
Hypo picks up pace heading in towards to get Harry Toofs.
Yeah.
This is an hour after we.
The black and gold C7 looking really good as he's looking to hunt down the Bentley. And the laps are ticking down, and we know the rain is approaching. We'll have to see what the storm system does as it breaks across the track. Race appearing to stabilize quite a bit as everyone's kind of just keeping pace to try to save their tires until the rain system makes its way over the track. Early and late, despite NFL Racer's tire advantage, is not letting NFL Racer run too far away. Early wanting to stay close on NFL's bumper so that when he goes in for a pit stop, if he has to go in for a pit stop, he's able to capitalize and get the track position, and hopefully when the rain breaks, causing NFL to have to go in for wet tires and make a second stop. So all the soft runners out here gambling for an early appearance of the rain. Considering the strategy discussion that's come around, rain is expected to show up around lap somewhere between between laps 10 and 13 when the protos hit that line. Now the protos look to be closing in to be just about a lap up on the GT cars. So given that projection, GTs would be somewhere between laps 9 and 12 as they start to possibly see rain hit the track. Sorry, I keep grabbing the wrong control. Checking in on Microbio for a bit. Microbio looking really good as he makes his way around to catch up to Harry Toofs. But the fight up in the prototype field, we have LMP Arcturus looking to try to gain some time to close in on Space Dog. You have TNR Cook making his way into the back of the GT field, starting to work his way through lap traffic. And shortly there behind him, we have LMP Aramis looking to see what he can do to close this gap down. LMP Aramis wants to try to stay under the pit window, stay within the pit window for TNR Canuck. TNR Canuck appears to have made his strategy call work though. Holding out on those soft tires. Can I see what his tires look like? Damage. Yeah, TNR Canuck's front tires having seen better days. At this extension, TNR Canuck should be looking to begin to hit moderate wear, while LMP Aramis is looking green across the board. Now that TNR Canuck's tires are starting to fall off, we'll have to see if LMP Aramis is going to be able to close down this gap as Canuck starts to lose. Canuck starts to lose traction.
That's actually rough if that happens.
Yeah, I know.
And TNR Canuck finally having to put it into the pits.
I swear. Give me at least
I'm done.
Give me like 5, 6.
Canuck getting underway as LMP Aramis claims the position. Canuck likely coming back out on softs. The rain window is open. The rain window is open.
Same exact time I went to the pits.
Yeah, that's tough.
But we'll have to see It's an 80% chance that the weather could
I also
hit.
could do my 1HOR special of pitting in the rain and putting dries on. Wasn't it you I was chasing early?
What?
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
I tried. I
think it was my first ever race in HR.
I came out of the pits. And I was like, I was like, you know what, screw it. We'll try the lap on the soft tire.
Oh, was that it?
Oh, and I believe that
like, you know
was
I'll
not
try
Micro.
lap it on the dry
I
tire
think
and then
Harry's in
yeah,
the
I, like,
pink
spun
Bentley
straight out
ended
of
up
the pits.
off.
I was like, yeah, I'm done. My race was over.
Aramis able to pull a 5-second lead.
Rain.
Rain has been called. Early and late is seeing the rain hit.
I don't see any rain.
And there it is. The rain just started to hit.
Wow.
And it could not have come at a better time for LMP Aramis.
That's tragic.
LMP Aramis making his way into the pits now. The field is going in. The softs on the GT class apparently making it through. Whole field gets in.
It's actually tragic. One lap.
Aramis in. TNR Canuck is
But you're a lot faster.
TNR Canuck is making his way down into the pits right now. Oh, TNR Canuck is going to take a gamble. TNR Canuck is gonna extend the softs out for a lap on the wet. I mean, TNR extend the softs in the wet for a lap.
No, it's just decided it's lost all grip for no reason.
It appears that Nibbles and Arcturus may have stayed out.
I've got grip still.
Nibbles, Arcturus.
It's just sliding constantly.
Oh, the GT.
Go out on the outside. Go out on the outside.
Oh, it is a mess. It is a mess. Prototypes are fighting for grip to try to make their way through in the wet.
Like I have fucking zero.
LNP Aramis is all over, attempting to try.
Did you pit 4 wet Canuck?
No. I was still on softs.
You still have grip.
I still have grip.
Yeah, I still have grip.
Nibbles and Canuck making it stretching on the softs.
Smart if I put on softs. I mean wets. But I don't have that big rain.
Well, the problem is now is that I've got a set of wets on, but I'm scrubbing them in the dry. So while the track's still dry.
I'm gonna, while the track has grip, I'm gonna try to stick this.
TNR Canuck.
It's okay, it's fine, but
TNR Canuck stretching another lap out on the softs to see what he can make happen. LMP Aramis is some time off, but Nibbles and Biscuit. Nibbles Biscuit is
My wife is going.
This is not Roadster's territory?
No, my wife is not going.
What the fuck is the Viper faster in a straight line than the fucking DP? What the hell?
Yes, it is.
Jesus Christ.
The GTs have either slightly higher top speed or about the same top speed as the prototypes. We just have better acceleration.
Yeah, I think the DPs need a bit of a power buff. Like, they shouldn't be getting beaten in a straight line by GT cars.
It's actually kind of accurate how it was IRL.
It is, yes, but that's why, like, in WEC, the Orica, like, LMP2 teams all lobbied for increased horsepower for the LMP2 cars, exactly because they couldn't overtake GPs in straight.
It's true.
Wet tire either. I don't think it's working effectively because I'm using about 10% of tire a lap.
Yeah, like my screen is wet, but the track is dry. Like, what the fuck?
For me,
we are having a fantastic Forza moment.
We got bamboozled. Huh. Oh.
Well, I actually pulled out a big brain strategy on accident.
I mean, that's kind of clapped if, like, it doesn't rain to the point where, oh my god.
It's raining on my screen, but like they said, I still have grip.
Yeah.
Probably bugs.
The dry is wet. The track is dry,
Might be bugged,
everything else is wet.
It's actually, I think it's bugged out, yeah.
Whoa, Jesus.
Hang out
Well,
loud.
Oh, there is an incident there. Aramis and NFL.
Fucking rain, man.
For me, there is no rain. So
finally get a race going my way, and I get smoked by a DP because of course.
We have to listen for
NFL having a bad time as he gets collected by one of the DPs.
There's an 80% chance of rain, which is like.
I mean, it is raining. It's not.
It's raining, but the track isn't wet.
It's not heavy enough. Yeah, it's not heavy enough.
For aspect, he has no rain.
Well, the setting was moderate rain. If it is raining, it should be moderate rain, which you would definitely feel. That's not.
No, but the track is pretty much dry, and completely dies, as if it would be on a dry track.
So weird.
It feels like overcast wet still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Must have broken. I love this game. You know, why do I try to do anything interesting?
It's a fantastic game, built from the ground up.
And we are having a great Forza moment.
It turns out Canuck's actually on the right tire.
Yeah.
And he's 7,000 feet ahead because I crashed into Reflex, so that's cool.
Arcturus hasn't pitted yet, though.
Still on my mediums.
This has been a bit of a disaster of a race.
LMP Arcturus seems to be the winner.
Rafa and chicane.
It was me.
You couldn't have kept it off the racing surface.
What do you mean?
Because you came directly back across the racing surface and wiped me out, and I lost all my position.
Yeah, Aramis, when you after that, I almost hit you as well, because you were.
Aramis is a one-man wrecking crew.
It's like sideways in the middle of the track.
3 cars.
Take them all out.
Like, Hero, how does it look on the stream? Does it look?
It is pissing rain.
Yeah, not for us. That's so unfortunate. Man, I hate this game. I swear to God.
Yeah.
I did.
So like it's weird. Like anytime, like because like the wipers are on, the cars are shining wet, but the race surface is basically dry.
Yeah, exactly.
It'll look like an interesting rain race, but feel like a dry race.
Yeah, can you update us on the actual rain conditions?
I will let you know, but it's also, if it doesn't rain 1/3 into the race, it won't rain again. So it's going to be dry.
We're past 1/3.
I just set a personal best lap, and it shouldn't be because
Aramis, after a pretty bad incident, ends up backing out of the race, unfortunately.
Yeah, fuck it. I've decided to punish myself by just retiring. So, see you next week, boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, see ya.
Yeah, Aramis retiring the car after having a.
I thought next week was Toro Sebring.
Yeah, they're still going to be racing.
I guess it's
the final corner so bad.
I guess it's since whatever since he's doing, don't clash with this one. What's next week? Indianapolis or something?
It is Laguna Seca.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I have to get the test for that. I had an exam I had to do. Whoops.
I swear the highest you could go.
NFL working himself back out.
Yeah, it's bugged. So just treat it like a dry race.
Well, Aspect, you say you don't.
I'm not doing what?
For me, it's not raining at all. For me, it looks completely dry.
You have whatever conditions it's supposed to be, and everybody else is rain.
Yeah. So I think it shouldn't change or anything. It's just gonna be wet or dry. Sorry. This game, like, what the hell, you know? Like, how do they mess that? That's something that every racing game has, basically, every track racing game. And it's like, how do you add it to this game after the release, and then it doesn't even work, you know? God. I'm gonna have to talk to the Turn 10 devs after this. I'm gonna run an angry email.
You can just clip it off from the stream. Like, this is what has happened to us. Look at what you've done.
Yeah, we probably should report this because that's kind of a major bug because it
Yeah.
happened for everybody else in the lobby except
I'm
for
on
me.
wet tires, guys, so you can just pass me.
Fucking actually, this is right behind.
Swapped to a different tire compound.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
so
I pitted.
you were saying like, right now I got the visual effects of rain, like,
Yeah, but it doesn't feel like rain.
but there's no fucking rain.
And it's eating your tires like it's dry.
Yeah.
Nibbles, were you on wets?
Yeah, I was on wets. I was just losing so much time.
Well, I apologize, everybody, but not much I can do.
No,
about
you can't do anything.
Don't
with
wear
the
this
game.
fault, dude. I mean, you could have let it be dry.
Really?
So-
Someone
maybe
mute that
don't
guy,
wear this
please.
fault, dude.
Someone
It's
mute
just
him.
that-
For real, wet races are kind of boring. Right.
Yeah, I like it. That's why I think it's interesting when they go dry to wet or wet to
What's
dry.
up,
or
Velfer?
dry
How
to
you
dry or
doing?
something. But
Yeah.
when it just breaks,
Oops, sorry about that.
whatever, I guess.
Could it be because it was set to 80% chance?
Maybe, I don't know. Who knows what broke
And
it.
it's like the visual of the rain is there, but I don't know.
No rain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the game just decided
Are you
true
from Onid?
fullness?
I'm
No,
sorry.
I don't know. I should say it like. I don't
Yeah,
know.
we're looking
It's
at
like
a
it's doing
glitch
80% of the rain
condition.
things, but it's not gonna wet
Oh, all right, that's what's up.
track.
Thank you.
so-
I'm sort of announcing a race.
The track is the 20% that
Tested this
didn't load.
before?
Have we? Yeah, we've done dry, like
Oh, the
wet to
same
dry.
corner
races.
again.
Yeah, and it
Yeah,
worked.
but have you
And it has
tested
worked.
with the person?
There was one the previous season at Indianapolis.
Yeah.
It was wet.
We have done it with the variable percentages.
What's about? It's not Indy like this as well last season.
Yeah, we've done it with percentages and it's worked, but I kind of think we've run into this before and we just kind of like skipped over it.
Alpha, I'm flashing.
Hi, Aspect.
Hello.
Yeah, go man.
But no, that's what's up. Well, welcome in. So Forza Motorsport's a great game with no obvious glitches.
You guys have these like weird light glitches, like the light flickers or something from the sky.
Yeah, I've had that happen twice.
So the race, the cars are, the visuals are rain, but the track
Well,
is
for you
still
guys, it'll most
dry
likely
and it's
start to look
drying.
Dry again.
Well,
Soon.
Yeah, at 2/3.
But the proto race is basically
Imagine it rains at
solidified.
The
Where we
game is
have
completely
TNR
frozen
Canuck
and I'm uninstalling
running away with it with a 50-second lead over the next car.
Said that,
But LMP Arcturus is
it. Yeah, it's rain, so it's starts dry, 80% chance.
LMP Arcturus is holding up with ended up accidentally on one of the best strategies by running medium tires and not going in until he felt the traction start to fall off, and traction did not fall off when the rain started to fall. Now in the GT field, we had a number of incidents occur during the transition to rain where NFL Racer, who was running in a solid second position, ended up being collected by LMP Aramis. LMP Aramis taking a DNF after that to serve to effectively serve a penalty from the effects of his incident. Microbio starting to close down on NFL. 33.50. Microbio starting to look for a way around NFL Racer. And as you can see, we have rain on the camera chasing the cars, but they are definitely not feeling it working on a effectively dry track. Microbio looking to the outside, not looking for the move. Oh, trying to make the move happen. NFL bouncing out. NFL making this Viper as wide as possible, trying to keep Microbio from taking any positions. Microbio closing down to the back of NFL Racer, getting onto the bumper. NFL getting a really strong run off of the final corner. They go side by side. Microbio finding his way to the outside, ending up on the inside, ending up on the outside of the next turn. Not able to find any room to get around that Viper. The Viper showing its superior handling. Rafa looking to the inside, not able to find any room there. And sorry, connection dropped. We're back. Microbio trying to find space, but NFL not letting anything come around. Oh, but NFL runs wide into the downhill corner, making room for Microbio to slip by. Can Microbio hold on to the position as we lose another driver to the conditions? Now, what's going to be major is if Microbio can hold it together going into the final sector. Coming into the final sector, that Viper's superior handling will make the run down through the final corner and onto the long start-finish straight. Very, very major space for Microbio. NFL staying just within a second, trying to hold on to any chances of finding some slipstream. Right on the edges. What's gonna happen? Will NFL get a good run out of that corner? NFL looking like he's struggling for grip now. No, Microbio solidifying his position. Gonna be a long way off from NFL Racer. Microbio picking up P5 off of NFL Racer. Up on the fight for second position, Aspect is closing in on Rafa, who is his teammate. Not certain what this tire strategy for them was, as there was the mix up with the rain, but we're closing in on the final third of this race. Big Whip quitting after running into some technical difficulties. The car just not hauling itself down from speed. And TNR Canuck reaching the end of his soft tire stint, putting it in, but that 50-second head start that he has over second position LMP Arcturus is going to prove to be too much for Arcturus to overcome. And as we sit here, Aspect is taking it easy as Rafa, his teammate, is sitting in a strong position and not fighting too much. But up ahead, do we have Harry Toofs? Yes, we have Harry Toofs closing in on NFL Racer, not giving NFL Racer any room to breathe after slipping back from his P5 position. NFL Racer having fallen off of P2 after an incident with a prototype. That big Bentley looking to make a move around the Viper, and Harry Toofs looks for the outside and goes down towards the final corner, covering the middle of the track, not giving any room. But NFL Racer finds some space, taking the outside, which becomes the inside. Taking the inside, which becomes the outside. But he makes it clear and ahead of Harry Toofs, solidifying his stake on that P6 position. NFL Racer not wanting to slip back in the field any further. But coming up behind him, it looks like we have LMP Arturus, the lead, excuse me, not the lead, but the second position in the prototype field, looking to enter into this conversation with these two GT cars. LMP Arturus finding some space to the inside, navigating traffic. Oh, LMP Arturus looking to make a bold move to the inside. NFL Racer seeding the inside line for LMP Arturus to get the run down to the next corner. But NFL Racer giving up that space let him lose some time to Microbio ahead and let Harry Tooth gain position on him coming into the final section. NFL Racer not wanting to lose any more ground after the incidents early on in this race. And we are well into the back third of the race now. Space Dog not wanting to be left out of the fight for the prototype field. Slight yawn. Oh no, NFL Racer falls off the corner trying to recover, oversteering heavily, losing the space to Harry Tooths. TC nowhere to be seen in order to further capitalize on NFL's mistakes. Now, what we're going to be looking to see is what happens with the second round of pit stops. As pits were taken fairly early into the session, we're going to have a number of people needing to take their second round about now. Well, second or third pit stop. LMP Arcturus into the pits. Will he make it out before Nibbles Biscuit gets ahead of him? Oh, but Nibbles also takes the pit. But what will Space Dog do? Space Dog is entering the final section. LMP Arcturus is able to keep his lead over Nibbles Biscuit. Space Dog stretching out, but Space Dog is going to be running low on fuel, so he has only one or two more laps left that he can really stretch this lead out on. Now, what's going to be important is what can Space Dog do to further capitalize on this lead, on this track position he's gained over Nibbles Biscuit. Nibbles Biscuit should have just made his final stop for the race. 49% full fuel tank and a fresh set of medium tires. We'll see how far that takes him. Let's check back in on the race VC.
Yeah, they've had some issues with that Mustang since they got it last year.
To be honest, I was actually happy that Murphy got this shit rocked.
Yeah,
because the Porsche won like... Yeah, the GT3 Porsche won almost every single thing last year.
Yeah, last year, yeah.
They were nowhere in in Qatar.
No.
Thank God.
But it's only the Iron Dames doing the Porsche, right? There's no other team.
No, there's
there's also
Run by EMA.
I mean, the Iron Dames is run by Manatee too. It's the same crew, the same team,
Yeah.
except the drivers.
The Mercs were nowhere too.
Yeah, because it's Iron Links and they suck ass. And the number 16 is written by Claudio Scavioni, which is.
Oh, they're talking
slow.
about the WEC.
True.
Space
It's just
Dog's
that
in
'cause
the
the
pits
team owner
now.
of the
Olympic
team,
Chris
the
gets
Equals
in.
Bronze Bar is fucking slow. Man, get that shit off the road, bruh.
Nibbles Biscuit.
I mean, also the BOP. probably
Nibbles
wasn't
Biscuit
that good
is
for the
going
Championship.
to
They haven't
Yeah,
fully
true.
dialed in the BOP.
And
going to get track
Iron Links just got
position
the car,
over
they know
Space
jack
Dog.
shit about it. Like, it's not like
Yeah.
Windward Racing or Get Speed that knows the car inside
Yeah.
out.
Mad Panda.
Yeah. Bartone Brothers and shit.
It was cool to see the Lexus out there. That thing's what, like 7-8-year-old car?
Yeah.
I think this is supposed to be the last year. They've been testing their new LC GT3.
Yeah,
they're getting it next.
for next year.
The Lexus was nowhere at Daytona. We were in, so.
Yeah, but it's usually good in IMSA though.
Yeah, that's where it's had the most success.
That Sullivan are good. Usually good with the car. Usually.
I was gonna say, you talking about that Sullivan?
Yeah, Vassar Sullivan.
Yeah. The team that runs the car in IMSA.
Who knew that if Toyota made a luxury export car for the U.S. market, that they would have advantage in the U.S. market?
We knew. And that's why they call it Lexus, because, you know,
That's so fucking crazy.
luxury
Like,
export US.
You're welcome.
Well,
But
next
not-
time I go to Vassar Sullivan, I'll tell them to get their shit together.
Yeah, you should.
Tell them to lock in. And they
They used
will.
to be targeting
Trust me.
the Canadian team AIM.
I'm like, hey, look, guys, everybody in the racing Discord, the Proforza, they said y'all need to get your shit together.
I need y'all to lock in. I have a Lexus flag and everything. I need y'all to do better.
Yeah. The next time they call me to work on the trailer, that's what I'm gonna tell them. Be like, look, guys.
Y'all need to lock in. I'm gonna like kick in some extra work just so y'all can focus.
Yeah.
We're gonna give them setup tips for the car. No, they already have a sheet. They have a plug-in sheet for every track they go. They just plug in the numbers into the car and they so I mean,
I mean,
works
it's
and
an
it's the race.
It's like an 8,
Yeah.
8-9 car.
Yeah.
They know that car inside and out.
Yeah.
All right, where are we at on track with everyone? Aspect is NFL Racer having made up some space after a number of incidents, but I think that he may be looking stronger off of
TC13 and Harry Toots were going side by side.
Oh, that was a jump.
And they're still side by side. And then I filled the needle between them.
Harry Toofs and TC are fighting
They're still right together.
side by side going down the hill. Harry Toofs getting ahead of TC. Two massive cars taking up the whole track, fighting for position. TC getting a little loose coming across those final curves and down into the final corner. The BMW's all over the Bentley. Now can TC make a strong run so he doesn't lose off? Sorry. As we run into the sunset, running up the hill, the track drying off really quickly from the not rain that we had earlier. Harry Toofs looking like he's starting to claw a pretty strong lead over TC. We'll have to see if TC is able to hold on to anything.
With these GTs, I swear to God.
Nibbles Biscuits making his way into the GT field. Nibbles Biscuit is entering into the fight between Harry Toofs and... Oh, never mind. I am wrong. Harry Toofs entering into the fight with NFL.
Track is really coming along. I guess it's the cooling from the tree. The track is fast.
Real Fire's in the pits. Real Fire gonna get ahead? No, Real Fire is gonna lose his position. NFL has clawed his way back up through the field after a number of incidents throughout the race. But NFL is not going to have an easy run of it as Aspect closes in. Excuse me. It's an American duel as Dodge takes on Corvette. And we have Space Dog entering in. They go 3 wide out of the final S. And the incident allows Aspect to take the position. Aspect finds himself in P3.
Yes.
Good lord, you're so much quicker than me.
Oh no, and NFL overdrives and ends up in the dirt.
Oh,
NFL falls off by a full second.
Also 47%.
No, yeah, no. Like, yeah, you're gonna have to pay it, or might have to. But still.
The headlights come on as the sun goes down, and the track times start to tumble once again as we enter into a well-rubbered and cooling track. TNR Canuck going in. Oh, NFL's tires were at their limit. NFL pushes in, goes in for the pit. Where will he come out? NFL tumbles down the order in the pits. NFL makes it out of the pits, holding a position ahead of Harry Toofs.
GG's. Dog shit ass track.
TNR Canuck entering into the final laps with LMP Arcturus, Nibbles Biscuits, and Space Dog. Space Dog looking to see if he can make up some a little bit more time against Nibble Biscuits. Nibbles Biscuit, god damn that name. There's a race next weekend, isn't there? If so, championship is already over anyways. Or Sebring. As the night falls, fog starts to cloud up over the track. Rafa pitting out of first as early and late comes down the main straight. Where will early and late come out?
Yeah, I think the call would have been to switch from wets to softs when we realized it was a fake rain. At least that's what I did, and took like 10 seconds off you. I think
Rafa grabs. Looks like Rafa's gonna be able to hold on to a P2.
I immediately pitted when I saw rain because I knew that in Forza when it rains it gets wet really quickly on the track. But if it was like the F1 game when it does the opposite, when it gets wet, the track gets slowly wet. I would have stayed out, and while staying out, I would have realized that the rain would have been fake. So, like, and I don't know.
I mean, yeah.
Early, yeah, failed pit and Aramis directly pitted right in front. And I stayed out because the track was still gripping up at that point. So I was like, oh,
I mean,
yeah, see what
I couldn't stay out any longer because my fuel ran out. So.
Yeah, like I tried to just stay on one extra lap just to overcut what he was doing, and then I realized
that's what I was doing.
The track is exactly fine.
Yeah, that's what I did too.
So I was like, okay, I'll stay out another lap and see if the track gets any worse. It didn't, and so I was like, okay, I'll just keep going until my times start to really fall off the cliff, and then just never did.
And it never happened.
Yeah, it literally never happened.
I got screwed by past experiences like Europe during the 1930s. Yeah.
So long.
Don't mind me, I'm just limping around.
TNR Canuck is fighting to keep those dead tires, get him to get to the end.
Kinda in the same boat.
It's really on bad tires.
At the wrong time.
Well, if I had fresher tires, maybe, but I have literally 70% of
I know I probably think so.
If I dive bombed you, I was going into the gravel trap again. So
How much you take out Canuck?
I was to take out early.
4 paper clips.
Hell yeah.
All it operation paperclip.
Like you say?
Are you in the final lap, Canuck? I feel like you are.
Yes, I am. I'm on the last lap, that's why I'm limping around and not pitting right now. Otherwise I would have already done it.
You do it in reverse too? Just for funsies?
I'll do a 360 across the line.
Some donuts.
Yeah, I do a couple. Early will be my witness.
Sure. If I don't decide to bin it.
I mean, I'm not going to be getting away very fast. I'm like 3 seconds down on my fastest lap right now because of this stuff.
I'm 10 seconds down your fastest lap.
I'm currently 5 seconds, so I'm currently getting slower. Hey, Edge. Thanks, Joe. Don't mind me. I'm not going to catch you.
And this is basically a victory lap for TNR Canuck, winning round 2. TNR Canuck is tiptoeing around on these absolutely worn out tires just to bring it all to a close.
Okay, XJ will be my witness.
Oh Lord, he coming.
And what is he going to do?
A small accident down the front straight.
And TNR Canuck
Actually,
goes in
Microbiome,
backwards.
How does the GT feel in this race?
It could be better.
Yeah, I think like with the buffs to the C7 and the only slight changes to the M6. Like yeah, I think the Boatley actually struggles here.
Yeah, just so it's hard to balance all like they're wildly different cars.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, C7 finally getting the buff it needed.
yes, same corner.
But with that, we have TNR Canuck across the line. TNR Canuck across the line and complete. LMP Arcturus wrapping it up. Space Dog in the final laps has Nibbles Biscuits in sight. If Space Dog, if Nibbles Biscuit makes a mistake, he could collect Space Dog. I mean, Space Dog could collect, but no, it looks like Nibbles Biscuit makes it around solidly. And we have Nibbles across the line and Space Dog across the line.
That's crazy. The only Chevy DP that finished.
GTs, are y'all on 29 or 30?
32, I think, early.
32.
Oh, 32.
Yeah,
Never
Yeah,
mind.
they're starting 32. Yeah.
Tires at.
Sorry, was that a question to me?
Early and late's tires also have seen better days. All of his tires finally going intermediate. Everyone's stretching out for this final lap. Microbio on absolutely worn tires now, while NFL is on a better set in these final laps. Final 2 laps, I believe. Can NFL Racer close down this gap to Microbio? On top of that, Real Fire looking to collect on Aspect. Real Fire with a tire advantage. Aspect's fronts having been worn out. Real Fire closing down to under a second, looking for that final position on the podium. Aspect on all warns. Real Fire in the background.
I'll give you a toe.
Thank you.
Onto the start finish straight. Real Fire with a grip advantage.
My final stint. To a soft spot.
Real Fire closing in.
Yeah.
Real Fire looking to the outside.
Because when I enter the pits,
Real Fire getting the position, and Real Fire going to take that grip advantage on into the first corner, starting to pull a gap on Aspect.
Yeah. And then Early yelled, "Pit,
Real-
oh, it's raining, pit, pit, pit," and immediately I almost pitted right in front of me. And then,
Real Fire has the advantage now.
Yeah, same. You and I both stayed out. I stayed out, and the pace was actually still okay. And then I was just like, okay, I'll just stay out as long as possible, as long as my times don't fall. They just never fell off.
Because the rain didn't exist, that's why the pace didn't change.
They just never fell off, and I was like,
Aspect
okay, I'll just
not able to do anything on those worn tires. NFL has been eating into the lead in Microbio's lead. How is Rafa holding? Rafa's tires are strong.
Are you still playing on your phone?
Yes.
Alright.
Wow, I just got spooked off by one of the prototypes that was parked on the apex, and now I'm not gonna catch, probably not gonna catch micro.
Yeah, my tires are at 100%. You would have caught me for sure.
I know, like one more lap.
I mean, you still can.
Make a mistake.
I ran out of fuel.
47.9.
NFL on better tires. The gap closing down between NFL and micro.
I was like,
careful
too
with this
early
guy.
with stops.
That's the whole time in the last lap.
I was trying to use the entire track. And still, just I should have pitted 2 laps later for my softs, and I would have been probably way better.
So close.
NFL in micros.
But Fed Racing does it again.
I'm so furious because I deserved so much better and got absolutely shafted. In the entire
NFL, unfortunately, able to make it work.
Well, no,
I
connected.
Nobody's talking to you, Ali.
Canuck didn't get.
I'm talking about the fact that Aramis came back onto the racing surface after a crash and wiped me the frick out. I was running 3rd and was only like 3 seconds behind
and then
Rafa.
I almost hit him too when he did that. Like when he went off, he was like halfway on the left of the track, and I just heard him.
I deserved 3rd and got 6th, so I'm ticked.
And XJ is rounding it out.
Reminds me of my ex. I never had a girlfriend, by the way.
Thank you, XJ, for your input.
Alright, is everybody finished?
My story for the week.
No, I'm still racing. I'm a lap down.
XJ is wrapping up. We're on board with XJ because he's the last perspective.
On board with XJ, that's so cool.
XJ, do you have any thoughts on the race as you are the final driver to make it around?
It was shit. I want to kill myself. No, it was alright. Not the fault of the race direction if the ring was fake. It was made out of plastic anyway.
Yeah,
All those microplastics in the rain, breaking the game.
Yeah, the microplastic made it dried up when it hit the track.
You know,
I'm gonna go to sleep, guys. GG's. Bye-bye.
It's
Sleep.
better when you don't show up.
He's in like the Middle East.
The night's just starting.
Oh my
Later, guys.
Micro. See you, NFL.
Thank you all for the race. Thank you all. Sorry for the incidents.
I thought it was a fun race, other than the fucking
Game breaking.
I mean, if you think about it, that bug caused it replicated what you wanted to happen, a change of weather that nobody was gonna expect, though, huh?
I mean, I guess, but that's such a terrible. I didn't want it to be
But
like.
you made everybody go onto the wrong tire strat. I mean, you got
I
what you
didn't
wanted.
do that. That was early. Early was the one who made everybody.
Everybody was gonna pit anyway. I mean, I saw the rain too. I was gonna do it
I
anyway.
assume it actually was raining.
Yeah.
I
Everybody
mean,
was gonna
yeah.
pit anyway.
How foolish of me to think it was actually not.
It was rain. It was rain that didn't get onto the track.
Would it actually work?
Also, I gave everybody a fair warning. If you go to my Twitch, it says I'm a fool. I know nothing. I take the role of a silly clown. All right, everybody has been warned. I gave the disclaimer, and everybody still followed me.
Aspect, don't show up next week.
Okay.
Next time, don't be the leader.
Actually, I wonder what would happen if we set me up as the leader for spectating, and then how that would manage from there. Yeah, we'll gotta try. We'll gotta try later.
Yeah, I guess we'll never know. Well, Aspect got what he wanted in the end, whether that no one would expect.
I found it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. GG's, guys.
All right, good races, guys. Have a good one.
All right. Well, thank you everyone that's been hanging out with us on the stream. Unfortunately, we had a fair number of technical difficulties with the game, but we did get to see a race that went a way. So we will be back next week. We know that Tora is going to be running their 12 hours of Sebring. We'll also have our Laguna Seca race next weekend. So until then, I hope you all have a great one, and we're out.